Raiden, explain the co-op law thing one more time.
Okay, well, for the most part, we all know that I may be wrong. I don't know the entire info, but I know what I know so far. So anyway, like, like approximately December 10th, YouTube is gonna make drastic changes to the content of all YouTubers, like worldwide. And I know the
All
first
YouTubers, like to be clarified, like all YouTubers, like partnered or not, like every YouTuber. Just to clarify.
Right on, good. The first thing is, which is kind of redundancy, but the first one is that all YouTubers are supposed to label if their content for all videos are going to be labeled for kids or not for kids. Now, Gray, I'm going to have you actually vent your frustration on that one. I know you have a lot to say about that one, but go ahead.
Okay. I've tried this before. I don't know if y'all know. I think y'all know. If you don't know, I tried making a Beyblade channel. Like earlier, like in the beginning of the year, like I made a decision to make a second YouTube channel, right? And it was like, I had Beyblades, I was buying them a lot, the guys were coming over, we were fucking around with them a whole lot, and I was like, you know what, it'd be cool to, camera this, because I got a tripod, and my camera on my phone has slow-mo, so, we get to see all the really cool slow-mo bursts, blah, blah, blah. I started a second channel, right? And for about 2 months, I had some good traction. I actually got 50 subscribers in 2 months. So, it was on and popping. But I got hit with some BS. The first time I got hit with it was something about it not being copyrighted correctly. I was using non-copyrighted music or something like that, or copyrighted music, and it just wasn't true because it was the same music I was using on the channel that you're looking at now, the channel that music that I've sent you guys, to use in your own videos.
Royalty-free music, yeah.
Right, it's straight up free. Even if it wasn't free, all of us put in the description where the music comes from, because I send you the links and everything. We cover our tracks. But I got caught for that, so I got suspended for that until like September, and then I tried doing it again, but then I got reported for it not being kid friendly. I don't see how something isn't kid friendly when the thing that I'm recording is for kids.
But by the way, I'm gonna let Devontae continue, but I have something to say after him. So yeah, go ahead.
Like it's Beyblade. They're spinning tops. I don't. But essentially, the problem with labeling your content to be kid friendly or non-kid friendly is, one, is there gonna be a sheet to follow? Like, is there gonna be a spreadsheet to follow? What can be in the video? What can be said in the video? What items are in the video that could be considered kid and non-kid friendly? Because, it's not like YouTube is doing this. Like, no one is sitting at a computer and they're looking at a screen and they're going to see, like, whether it's gaming, whatever it's from, and all that jazz, it does all that for you. Because YouTube they can't sit here and look at millions of billions of videos daily. It's just not gonna happen. So it's kind of hard to differentiate what's kid friendly and what's not, and how. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to sit here and make I don't know. You guys remember a few years ago with the little challenges everybody was doing, like the ALS challenge, where like you dump a bunch of ice on your back. Remember that? Anybody? Yes, no?
I don't think I recall,
no,
unfortunately.
It was this weird challenge where like you basically had to just throw a bunch of water on yourself.
Oh, the ice bucket challenge. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so it started off as a thing to support ALS, which is like a nerve disease or a nerve disorder or something like that. But then it became like this worldwide meme. So like. Is that kid friendly? Like, is it okay to tell kids to throw water all over themselves? Like, is that okay? Like, I don't know, man. That's weird.
That's weird. That's very weird.
So it's like, it's a very gray line. It's a very gray line that you have to ride in order to understand what's kid friendly and what's not. Because at any point in time, you could upload something about rice. Like, you could be cooking rice, and you may say, oh, well, you know, if you're cooking this type of rice, you could put red wine in it, and instantly you're like $43,000 in debt. Instantaneously. Like, what do you do? Like, you're done.
Oh,
you can't
goodness.
appeal that shit. So.
The actual fine if a YouTuber actually violates the law will actually be a fine of $45,000 penalty.
$45,000.
Pretty whack, huh?
Nutty, man. Like,
So, are you still going, Devontae, or?
No, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
Okay. So first off, let me say a couple of things. Okay. YouTube has been. All right. First, let me establish this. Right. YouTube is sitting fine as of today, and for how long in the foreseeable future, right? But they've been going in decline in terms of, like, it's not customer service. I want to say it's basically they're taking advantage of all the free publicity or whatever and stuff like that the YouTubers make and stuff right with their videos and stuff, right? It's like they're basically they're having a cake and eating it too, basically, right? So like it's like the YouTubers are making the cake and stuff, right? And YouTube themselves are eating the cake. You know what I'm saying? So this whole thing, right? It's rubbed people the wrong way for like the longest time. One, because YouTube is actively not trying to listen and stuff, right? I don't care what anyone will try to tell you otherwise. They are not listening. They are not going out of their way to bother. Like the lawsuit that I told you is about to come up. These guys personally went out of their way to try to get in contact with YouTube. Okay, they found numbers to people who run the company, all that shit and stuff, right? They tried to set up a meeting, all that stuff, right? They were blatantly ignored. So no one's going to tell me that YouTube is listening to people and stuff, or is not doing this wild shit and stuff. They are. They fully know what they're doing. Okay. The next part is that whole bot and shit and stuff, right? Listen here. The purpose of that bot and stuff, right, is to please their investors or whoever and stuff, right, is funding them money and stuff, right? That's it, okay? That bot will never be changed. Not for the betterment of YouTubers, not for the betterment of your content and stuff, right? Nothing, okay? That bot is made specifically to put up what they consider child-friendly or whatever aligns their pockets and stuff, right? So, like, it's going to be select people that get a boost and stuff. Right? A perfect example is that fucking I don't even remember her name. That's how irrelevant she is. They were promoting this girl and stuff, right? And I think she was going on outdoor adventures or something like that, right? But like she's part of that politically correct crowd and stuff, right? That likes to like fucking pander at people and stuff. And no one was going for it, right? But YouTube sure were promoting her shit a whole lot and stuff, right? Putting her on the front page, putting her in your suggested list and stuff, right? All that shit and stuff, right? I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But like, have y'all ever gotten a video, right, where it's just this random girl outside? Like, if you ever gotten a video, that's who I'm talking about. Listen here, okay? Like, that shit is corny. It's corny, okay? Just as corny as fucking YouTube Rewind that 1 year and stuff, right? As corny as that.
Oh my
shit.
god, that was fucking terrible.
YouTube
I hated that one.
YouTube is hard.
Hold up. Go ahead, Rijo.
Yeah. YouTube is part of that whole crowd and stuff, right? That wants to pander to the fucking shortest common denominator. Look here, man. Like they are not for original content. They're not for that. Okay. They're for a better way of putting it is like in terms of like the Chinese and stuff, right? They're going to censor you or at least make you as irrelevant as possible and stuff, right? To promote whatever BS they feel that they need to promote. So there's no talking to YouTube. There's no negotiating. There's none of that. Okay, unless you are a corporation and stuff, right? Or unless you fall within these guidelines for YouTube and stuff, right? You're never going to see any amount of growth, right? Like for the past few months, I've seen nothing, and I do mean nothing but all of the YouTubers who I follow, who I look at, who I find on random on my home area and stuff, right? All of them say the same thing. It's like a fucking echo chamber. YouTube is dicking us.
Yeah,
They're dicking us, okay? And so some of them are really trying their best to hold on and stuff, right? They're trying their best to stay afloat and stuff, right? But at this point and stuff, right, more than half, like a good 80% of them have already turned to alternative means, whether it's Patreon, whether it's like some like selling clothes and shit. You know, like they're trying to do other things to help keep them afloat and stuff, right? And to me, stuff, right? Like, wow, that is smart for them and stuff, right? It seems. What they have to do and stuff, right, seems overly unnecessary and stuff, right, to just be getting paid for the content that they're making and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, like, YouTube is just, like, in a bad way with everyone right now. And what I predict in the near future, right, YouTube had a good run, but it's over. I'm gonna tell you why, right? You got fucking applications like Mixer and stuff, right, that are, up in the rise and stuff, right? And there's a good reason for that. While Mixer is indeed new, right? You got them getting household names like Ninja, like I don't know all the popular streamers and stuff. Can't really be bothered, but I know that they are getting those streamers, right, to come on board and stuff, right? And it's having marginal success, right? But that will change soon. As Twitch continues with their bullshit, and as YouTube continues gradually just dicking everyone over and stuff, right? It's going to come to a point, somebody's going to make a new platform, or there probably is a new platform, I don't know. But that new platform will be the platform for everyone, right? Because everyone, they're trying to get paid, right? They're tired of this horse shit and stuff, right? With big companies not promising them, like, you know, a proper payment for what they're making and stuff, right? They're going to go, and if the deal is, I'm trying to like focus on the fight while talking at the same time, it's kind of hard. But yeah, they're going to be setting up deals and stuff, right? Essentially on the lines of smart contracts, maybe. But that allows these people to get paid and stuff, right? For the things that they're making and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, for their time and their effort and everything. YouTube doesn't have a system like that. YouTube pays you in some kind of a weird it's not a way.
It's ad revenue based. It's like
no, that's not what I'm talking about.
Well, I was gonna explain it. Like the way they do it is like ass backwards. They pay you like a cent or some shit like that.
Again, that's what I'm talking about. It's the way they handle the payment method. The payment method and stuff, right, is sketchy. It's very sketchy. It basically gives them. It gives them all the power and stuff, right, to pay you however they want to pay you and stuff, right? And on top of that and stuff, right, they can decide when not to pay you.
Oh, that's kind of crazy.
That's kind of OD, if you ask me.
Yeah, and like somebody explained this to me, right? But like the way it's just not favorable for the YouTuber and stuff, right? Before, but in the past it was and stuff, right? Because like their guidelines and stuff, right? Like, you know, it was in the favor for YouTubers and stuff, right? But it's now put in a way that gives them all the power and you have none of it. That's why, again, they can just ignore you. You can say this, you can say that and stuff, right? But they can ignore you because that's how they set themselves up, basically. So, what everyone should start expecting and should start being on the lookout for, is the new app that is going to be YouTube's replacement. I feel very, very confident that there will be a replacement for YouTube. Because the way things are now, it just can't keep going on. They keep
changing rules.
Not even that, right? They keep setting themselves up, right, to be hated by their user base. Like they are not user base friendly.
It's not even we as content creators have realized for a while now. Like we've been sitting on this for a hot minute, but now it's getting to the point where like, all right, we got to do something. Right, so it's gotten to the point where the users are one thing, right? You could piss off all your users, right? That's fine. I mean, it's not. You shouldn't do that, but you can, because at the very end you'll still have your backers, or so you would think, because now the backers are on the same shit.
Here's the thing, right?
God.
This is what's going to happen, okay? when that new application or whatever and stuff, right, comes in, right, it's like 20 times better than YouTube and stuff, right? I guarantee that's gonna be the case. Like, everyone's gonna flock to there. They're going to flock to there, and once it builds itself up, right, like Twitch or whatever and stuff, right? The niggas who stay on YouTube are going to flock to that app as well and stuff, right? And then it's like a domino effect. Then YouTube's backers or whoever's paying them and stuff, right, is going to try to move into that market and stuff. Or whatever, right? Because YouTube's going to be a ghost town. I promise you. YouTube, as of today, are burying themselves, and they will not be able to sustain themselves in the foreseeable future. I do not believe that they have anything in the works to help save them from this, right? Because YouTube's too far ass backwards now. You don't fucking you don't help the people who make the content on your fucking network and stuff, right? You change all the rules fucking every damn month and stuff, right? Because you want to satisfy your fucking bottom line and shit and stuff, right? Like the fucking niggas who are in these big corporations that don't know jack shit about doing anything and stuff, right? They all they want to do is fucking like market on your fucking platform and shit, right? Just so that they can collect money from you, and then once you become a thing of the past and stuff, right? They're gonna leave you in the dust. Like,
yeah.
And plus, like, these niggas at YouTube don't make good investments for real. Like,
they don't.
These niggas, like, they choose to take on like jobs or opportunities from niggas that their products are not that good at all. Like, they're not good. It's like, how many times do I have to see like a fucking bar of soap and stuff, right, and not want it? You know?
And look, I'm not gonna front. That one soap ad is actually pretty tight.
I mean, I'm not saying all of them are like this and stuff, right? I'm not saying like every product that's being...
I'm just saying, because you said the soap thing. You said the soap thing. I was thinking of that one ad that was actually pretty fucking hilarious.
No, I get that too, right? It's like it's not all of them. It's just a choice few and stuff, right? Like, you guys are advertising to me and stuff, right? But you don't know what I like or what I'm into and stuff. You guys just fucking put this shit in my fucking face because these niggas are paying you and stuff, right? This shit ain't worth a jack spit, all right? Like, YouTube ain't worth jack spit, all right? Like, as a matter of fact and stuff, right? They keep updating the website and stuff, right? As if this shit looks pretty and stuff, right? The fucking website is fucking getting uglier and uglier and stuff, right? As time goes on and stuff, right? Where the fuck they hire and stuff, right? To fucking do the HUD for this shit.
The best one they did is the one from like 2017.
I agree. Bro, it was at a point where YouTube was at its peak and stuff, right? When it came to like the HUD and the general navigation of the fucking website, this fucking shit is a train wreck, man. It's so hard to fucking find just the things I'm looking for and stuff, right? Because everything is done by the fucking algorithm and stuff, and the fucking bot they promote, like what they think is reasonable. What you promote is jack horse shit, okay? I don't want to see this fucking crap you got on your fucking promotions and stuff, right? Your fucking training channel is a fucking train wreck. There's nothing relevant in there and stuff that's worth even fucking looking at.
You like that in overhead confirm there?
No, that's pretty tight. That was pretty. I didn't want to say. I didn't want to say anything because I wanted Miguel to say his piece. I was holding my peace that time. I was holding my peace because Miguel was like on fire. Miguel was on fire. Go ahead.
I had to show up on that. I
feel you.
I thought that off top.
I mean, we have a text chat right there, so you
I
couldn't.
watched it and I didn't take it into effect that damn the boss they won that match.
Nigga, you couldn't do Morse code, nigga.
You right. Continue.
But yes. Yeah, so like nothing as of today shows me that YouTube is on their way to success or whatever and stuff, right? I'm eventually just waiting for YouTube to devour itself for that new app that I'm telling you, it's going to come. It's going to be. I can picture it now and stuff, right? It's going to be able to like facilitate everything a creator needs and stuff, right? Their payment methods, all that and stuff, right? I've come across several websites and stuff, right, that do the same for artists and stuff, right? There's so many good websites for that shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. If this new app comes out, bro, and you can like, I mean, I'm gonna back up all my stuff now. Like, I don't plan on making any new videos. But after that thing that happened to Marco Style, like, I don't know if you're up to date. Did you see what happened to Marco Style?
I didn't.
Please inform me when you get the chance.
So essentially, Marco Style was going through some shit where someone had essentially hacked him. Right?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay, that's a trade, huh?
I remember that. Is that the same time when he couldn't? YouTube didn't do anything about the hacker, and so the hacker kept on.
Okay, that's changed. They've done something about it. They've purged him out of there. they purged him out of there, and he got his channel back. But it took a week. I'm dead. Yep. It took a week for that to happen, and you know, he had to re-upload all of his videos. Ow.
Nice.
But he's back now, and for the most part, he's doing good. But it's still really bad. Like that kind of response is really poor.
That's poor.
Because someone like Marco Style, who definitely appeals to a good majority of the shooter market, especially for console gaming, I was like, people are gonna notice when he's going through some shit, man.
Yeah. Like,
so
first,
like,
go ahead.
You gotta really understand, like, from YouTube's perspective, it's like not even YouTube's perspective, from Marco Style's perspective, it's like, this is his money. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's getting demonetized or anything like that, because he's still making his bread. But yeah, it's still very poor execution on YouTube's behalf.
Because, like, you know, this man could have done, like, this man could have defamed me. He could have done something, like,
exactly.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like, for instance, like, if someone was to do that same shit to Maximilian, dude, man, like, everyone. Right. I could jeopardize his job or something with Capcom and all that mess,
bro,
right? Like,
it happened to Maximilian too. A while ago. Maximilian had lost his sponsorship with YouTube, and he was basically like, damn, bro, I'm out of a fucking job. But, you know, thankfully, he knew people in the YouTube community that was able to help him with that whole process.
Are you talking about the controversy about what he...
Yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Alright, so, like, but YouTube was willing to do nothing about it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Nothing.
Yeah, no support.
They were going to do him dirty.
They were going to do him dirty. Like, he was going to lose his job and everything. Like...
That's what I'm talking about. It's that shit right there. It's like... YouTube is not a trustworthy company, not anymore and stuff, right? I don't know what's going on. Like,
it used to be.
It's like, I don't know who's in charge of all this stuff, right? But like, they are becoming morally reprehensible, irresponsible and stuff, right? And it's just like, they're actually not doing anything about it. They're not even fixing the fucking fucked up morals that they're fucking doing and stuff, right? It's just like, hey man, go with the flow and stuff, right? If you get fucked over, you get fucked over. You know what I'm saying? And that's horse shit. You know what I'm saying?
But they want us to support them though. You know, like.
It's so dumb. Like everyone out here and stuff, right, is just trying to make a living and stuff, right? Trying to do it up and stuff, right? But like they are literally doing dirty the niggas that brought them up and stuff, right? To this position and stuff, right? Now they got all this money and stuff, right? They feel like they can just do the fuck ever and stuff, right?
Do what they want, and it's kind of like I get it. It's your platform. But at the same time, it's like, it's what we use to upload content. Like, we make YouTube, you know, like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like, the content creator make YouTube.
It's in the name. YouTube.
Yeah,
not
exactly.
MeTube. Not YouTube. Okay?
That's what I'm saying, bro. And it's like, you would think they would respect that, but...
No. See, listen here. YouTube is a corporation first, okay? So that means their bottom line first, fuck everyone else. No, hold on. Let me continue. What's ironic about that, though, is that their platform is made and based on user-generated content. They don't have
that don't make any fucking sense.
Listen to me, okay? Listen to me. YouTube Red, dog shit. No one uses that shit, okay? One uses that shit. They have no reason. It's so bad. It's not like Netflix. It's not like Hulu. Y'all don't got shows. Y'all don't got original material. So what y'all do, guys, right? It's from poor actors and stuff, right? That don't know shit about anything and stuff, right? I guarantee you that your boy, what's his name? What's his name? The Asian dude and stuff that makes hella good, awesome videos and stuff.
Freddie Wong.
Freddie Wong can make anything, and I mean anything, far superior to YouTube and their entire collective could make in a day, son. Anything would be better from Freddie Wong than the original content made on YouTube. Get YouTube Red the fuck out of here. It ain't making y'all money. It ain't doing nothing for y'all and stuff, right? The only reason y'all keeping it in because of pride. Y'all have nothing for pride. Right? Y'all got nothing about pride in that shit, right? And it's dog shit. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, even an inch of pride in YouTube Red. Wow. It's dog shit. Alright? They ain't making y'all no money. It's a stain on your name, alright? Get that shit the fuck out of here. Like, so the hell you trying to convince?
The hilarious thing about that is that a lot of the YouTube Red people who took part of that program, people like Markiplier, Liza Koshy, and all them, they took part of YouTube Red, right?
Because they saw an opportunity. They should realize that shit is dog shit.
The crappy part about it is that now that they understand how crappy it is, they've actually gone and made it so that when they release something for YouTube Red, a week later, it comes out for free.
Makes sense.
Corny, bro. Ow.
Makes sense. Then they're not making any money on it. He's like, if anything, right? If any money they make off of those videos and stuff, right, is the initial value basically, right? So they make whatever they can make off of that and stuff, right? And then like because they know they're not going to get any more traction on it, they make it for free. That way they can get more traction and like I guess make money from it in a different type of way. I'm not sure, but like that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know, man.
Like, listen here, man. Like, YouTube is done for, okay? I give it like another couple years, but this platform is done, okay? Like, there's already like a good majority that I've already left the platform because of like they just left an unsavory taste in their mouth. And so, right, like, from being neglected to like being just blatantly disrespected by YouTube staff and stuff, right, to like being just generally dicked over and stuff, right. Like, eventually, you know, everyone else who made their platform on here and stuff, right, they're looking. I'm telling you, they're looking for other means to like, you know, keep them afloat and stuff, right. They're looking for other video uploading platforms that, you know, don't fucking stretch the rules and stuff, right, and like gives them the freedom to like make the creative content that they want. And it's not like communist China where they say, well, you can't make this, and if you do make this stuff, right, we're gonna have our bot make sure that your video is never seen in the light of day. I'm like, nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about you and your fucking bot, man. Your fucking bot don't do jack shit for you anyway,
right? What Noob was saying was that one, they have they'll I think they already did this, but they have the bot to do more. Okay, they have a bot that do more content checks when you post every time you post videos now. So they're gonna take shit stuff out.
That'd be fine. That'd be fine, but that's stupid because now it's like I have to make sure my content falls in line with YouTube bylaws, and I've already been having to do that for the tenure that I've been on YouTube. That's stupid. It's like, all right, so when YouTube first started, right, it was real simple. No nudity, no racism, none of that stupid shit, right?
No, they post that every day.
Bet YouTube. I can follow that. But then the people, you know, the music, the other content creators, the music, the actors, the artists and all that shit, they started coming forward. They were like, hey, these people are using our shit without our permission. That's fucked up. What if somebody's getting this stuff illegally? And YouTube was like, you know what? You got a point. So they created the Fair Use Project, which when it started was fine, right? It was all well and good. You just needed proof of the content that you were using. If it was somebody else's, you just needed proof that you were using it. If you didn't have proof that you were using it, you left the source, right? Easy, right? And then they got the copyright thing, and this is where shit started going downhill. You couldn't use anything from anybody else ever, like permanently. It was fucked. So if you wanted to use a clip from anime, no. If you wanted to use a picture from anime, no. A clip from a movie, no. A picture from a movie, no. Music, bro, I can't tell you the amount of times I've gotten in trouble on YouTube for using 5 seconds of a sound clip that I found on fucking Mixer, or not Mixer, what's that fucking website called? I don't know. It's the one where you can get like free sound clips from. Fucking, you know, doing any of that stuff, you know, you get in trouble for that shit. Like, I remember one time, literally, I got in trouble because of, you know, like the children yay clap. I don't know if y'all heard that. All right, I got in trouble for that, bro.
You can't get in trouble for that because that's for free for everybody. That's why it's used so often.
But people were like the thing that I got was telling me that the clip I got it from, like, it literally showed me the original clip that I got it from. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, so how many people are actually getting in trouble for this? Like, I can't be the only one. I can be. And I hopped
which
on
one,
Reddit.
Which one are you talking about? Because like they're like,
bro, like the literal yeah, and all the kids are like clapping in the background, bro.
Is that? Are you the one from Halo and stuff with
Yeah,
the little kids and
that's
shit?
true.
It might have been. I'm not sure. I forgot which.
That's the only
was.
one I know that it's like.
Essentially, I had to take the video down. Like, I had to take the video down because I didn't want to re-upload it because I would have had to basically re-edit it. So I just took the video down, bro. I took the video down. I put it on Tumblr, not Tumblr.
Bro.
Reddit. I put it on Reddit.
Bro, look here, all right?
The fucking you know the you know the video we made with Behemoth, bro. It had 12 copyright strikes, my guy.
Wow. Are you serious?
I can see like for like what you call the clip that we used and stuff right for like
bro.
When you got murdered.
I have one for Adventure Time. I have one for High School DSD. I have one for a couple of the sounds. I have one for Attack on Titan, bro. And then they just keep piling. And they all say the same thing. Yeah, you don't have to take the video down, but ads will be played on your video. And I'm like,
that's fine.
Okay,
I'm fine with that, right?
My problem with that is I don't see any of that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Ray don't see any of that. No one sees any of that, and that was a collab video. Albeit it was short, but it's literally my highest viewed video on my channel, and it's ads running on it, and I don't monetize off of it. All because of a fair use thing, and it was just a comedy bit. I didn't want to monetize off of it, but now I'm learning that people are monetizing off of it because fuck me, like that's corny. That's corny.
Like,
and that video gets a lot of ad revenue, bro. I get to see it. Like, I get to see how much ad revenue it makes on that video. It's like $1,200 right now. The video, $1,200,
wow.
and I don't get the cent.
That's
I don't get any of it, bro. It's corny. It's super corny.
That's
see, here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. I can't be bothered. Okay. Here's why too. With YouTube and their fucketry, right? I can't be bothered. I will upload a video and stuff right just because I can. The fuck they gonna tell me? You know what I'm saying? And if they delete it and stuff, right?
See, the problem with that is that they're just gonna delete it.
Bro, I am willfully defiant, alright? They can take away my channel and stuff, right? I don't give a shit. I really don't. Who the fuck are they? You know what I'm saying? It's not like I can't go elsewhere and stuff, right? I fuck YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's like I only could.
I'm gonna just go to a new platform, bro.
If push comes shove, I think
that's where I'm at.
YouTube's not the only avenue, right?
It's not. Yeah.
See, here's the thing, okay? YouTube is a platform, alright? And yeah, I consume shit on here daily and stuff, right? But that's because there are people on here that I follow and I like and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I want to see them do well and stuff, right? But I promise you, the moment, and I do mean the moment, more than half of my content creators go jump shit and stuff, I'm out. I'm literally hopping on to whatever network they are on and stuff, right? And I'm Gucci. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube doesn't want to stay active long term. It's like we're here, we're gonna make what we make and stuff, right? And I guess that's it. You know what I'm saying? Bro. YouTube, listen to me, okay? I hope they're listening too. YouTube, do not try to make no comebacks and stuff, right? When you go under, don't try to do it. I'm going to laugh my ass off the hardest when I see you trying, okay? Because it's all in failure. It's going to be all in fucking failure. You're going to go out in a fucking ball of fire and stuff, right? So fucking majestic and stuff, right? Because you're so dumb and ass all at the same time. Like, it's fucking incredible, okay? You guys don't know who fucking makes your fucking bottom line and stuff, right? You don't know who brings these people to your fucking website and stuff, right? To consume your content and stuff, right? No, you think your fucking big corporations and stuff, right, are going to keep fitting the bill for you, dumbass? All right? When they go and stuff, right, you're done. You're done, okay? Don't nobody want to fuck with your dumb ass and stuff, right? Yeah, I can't make stupid, fucking general ass decisions and stuff, right? For your entire collective and stuff, right? Nah, and stuff, right? It's about serving your fucking bottom line and stuff, right? You know what? Literally, I hope YouTube just falls, crashes, and burns, okay? I want to see that spectacular crash and burn. Because I'm going to fucking archive that shit and stuff, right, and re-upload and stuff, right? The fall of YouTube and stuff, right? That's gonna be on my channel for fucking generations and shit. Because I'm done with this shit. I'm done fucking with all the fucking pandering, with all the fucking bullshit and stuff, right? They put everyone through and stuff, right? Niggas are literally just trying to make a living for themselves and stuff, right? And your fucking platform is supposed to allow for that and shit, right? No, niggas can't do shit nowadays and stuff, right? Everyone has to be politically correct and stuff, right? If you don't got money and stuff, right, you don't have a voice. Hey, bro, every one of these fucking money-grubbing pieces of shit and stuff, right, in the YouTube fucking square and stuff, right, can fucking eat dog shit for the rest of their life and drink diarrhea, alright? Like, they don't deserve fucking...
You said drink diarrhea, fuck.
Yes, bro. Drink diarrhea, okay? Like, fuck.
Oh, man, I just realized what you just said. Holy, that's some heavy words.
These niggas are fool as shit, alright? And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing, like piece of shit humans and stuff, right? Fucking exist in my realm of reality and stuff, right? And get away with this fucking dog shit. We as people are too good to continue to be taken advantage like this and stuff, right? To be used in such a way and stuff, right? And in such a disrespectful manner, too, for that matter. Right? It's like we go out of our way to be kind, polite, and stuff like courteous and stuff, right? And we live our lives and stuff, right? In such a way that
oh my god, why you
don't try to be scumbags. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like we just trying to live, right? Nah. Every nigga out here who has money has to be going out of their way and stuff, right? Specifically to fucking dig over the little guy. And I don't see why. Man.
Why you hit me with the cross-up, Carlton?
I'm dead.
Hey, I had to send a message. I was not going like that the last time you did. The first time we fought.
Oh my god, that cross-up was so fierce. I'm calling the police.
I'm dead.
Nah, I'll call YouTuber.
They gonna demonetize you. No, I'm good.
Nah, it's already too late for that. If they seen this video, this video's already been demonetized.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised if they took this video down.
But hear me though, right? They may still run ads just to spite you.
I'm crying.
That's funny. For your troubles.
For your troubles.
It is such a problem though. It because if I read correctly, the way Google responded to all YouTube content creators said that if YouTube gives you trouble, just get a lawyer. Like literally, that's the only thing they said. Because
I mean, it's not wrong advice, but at the same time,
that's not the wrong advice. But it's like, can you like reel in your man?
Right. It's like they're literally saying like, if you want the problem solved, somebody hire somebody, right? We
might
don't
as
give
well.
a fuck.
But
We don't give a fuck.
The issue is, why do I have to?
Because we don't give a fuck.
Like, it's whack.
We're too busy with our projects, such as Google Stadia, which is tanking right now. You know, I told you. We could give a fuck about you, right? But you know, we're too busy handling Google Stadia right now. We're trying to fix the forest fire that is Google Stadia.
I told you that shit was gonna crash and burn.
Oh man, I don't know what they were thinking. But all right,
it's a great idea, but it's like. Damn, bro.
Here's the funny thing though, like YouTube Kids is under fire too, apparently too. Like,
of course they are.
All of YouTube is gonna be under fire after this fiasco. Like, it's just. What do you do as a content creator, man?
This shit is the beginning of the end. I promise you. Okay? Because first off, like going into you have to now you have to now make it clear whether your shit is child friendly or not. When you fucking have a whole channel based in your platform for fucking kids. Like, are you actually kidding me? You dog shit fucking company? Are you actually kidding me? Like, what's next and stuff, right? Do I have to tell you and stuff, right? If I'm using the bathroom and stuff after I make my fucking video and stuff, right? Because that's not child friendly. Get the fuck out of here, man. It's literally anything and stuff, right? You can fucking breathe and stuff, right? And these niggas will have a fucking problem with it. Did you hear? Fucking clapping is problematic to SJWs because reasons? Like, nigga, listen here. Get the fuck out of my face before I smack the dog shit out of you.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, y'all not gonna sit here and tell me what I can say, what I can do and stuff, right? And how I'm gonna do it and stuff, right? You got me fucked up, alright? And if you think you don't got me fucked up and stuff, right? Come here, put your shit up, alright? We're throwing hands, alright? Because I'm done, alright? Ain't nobody telling me to do nothing, alright? You can point guns, you can say this, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You ain't in control of me. You can't tell me what the fuck I can do, what I can say. I can say fuckity fuck and stuff, right? And I'll do it to your motherfucking face, alright? Y'all ain't got nothing y'all can do or say to me, alright? Alright? Fuck YouTube. Fuck any authoritarian bitch ass niggas, right? Fuck NPCs, fuck PC niggas and stuff, right? Fuck all that, alright? Y'all can fucking die in a diarrhea pit and stuff, right? And melt, alright? Fuck all y'all.
Never heard so much.
I don't have the patience, I don't have the time or the energy to facilitate any of your fuckisry, alright? You want that? You want that shit? Go somewhere the fuck else, alright? Y'all got me fucked.
Oh my god, Devontae, I'm scared.
Nah, bro, he's right. Like, for real, like, it's...
Before, I used to be a nice guy and stuff, right? Kind, courteous, and considerate and stuff, right? Not no more. Fuck all. Fuck these people and stuff, right? Who the fuck am I giving disrespect for and stuff, right? Y'all sure as hell ain't respecting me and stuff, right? Like, get out my face. Don't talk to me. Don't even look me in the eyes, alright? Cause I'll fucking snatch your goddamn eyes out.
Yeah, it's pretty serious.
It's
definitely gotten to the point where it's like, how do we proceed as content creators? Well, to be honest, the answer is we don't. Like not with YouTube anyway. We gotta migrate. We gotta migrate.
We'll find a way. We'll find a way to get through it. Like,
the bigger problem is that we need to get all of our stuff off YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
before December 10th.
Because like they're probably most likely going like if your video doesn't fall in line with whatever they have and stuff, they're probably going to delete it or get rid of it. Or blah, blah, blah.
They literally said after December 10th it's gonna go through a mass search, and they're just gonna put the bot to work and look for the words like fuck.
because they can't be bothered to do it themselves and stuff, right? So they're going to just get the bot to do it for them.
I don't really mind that, but it's like at least reeling your bot to better be.
No. Listen, Demonte. They don't have to do anything. The bot will handle it. Okay? They're going to talk to the engineer. They're going to tell him what changes need to be made for the bot and stuff, right? And the bot's going to handle it and stuff, right? He's literally going to sweep over every fucking video and stuff, right? It's not going to be looking at it, right? I guarantee you this is what's going to be, right? It's going to be searching for key phrases and stuff, right? Or key highlights and stuff, right? Because what I figure is this, right? The bot looks at information from the user base rather than looking at the user information itself. You know what I'm saying? It's like if someone has if one person has a problem with the video and stuff, right, and they announce it and stuff, right, in the YouTube space, then the bot's gonna use that. It's gonna cross-reference that shit instead of saying like, oh, this person said this about this video and stuff, right? That must mean it's bad. Delete. So it's gonna be a far stretching sweep of just deleting videos for all fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hours worth of
years worth of content out the window because YouTube says fuck us.
People have been here since 2008 and 2002.
Man, dude. What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a
fucking shame.
Can't see
fucking shame, but it's well deserved. YouTube's gonna fucking burn it in a fucking trash fire, and I'm gonna laugh.
There is something they can do, but they're not gonna do it.
They're not gonna do it.
The most anybody could hope for right now.
Yeah, that's whack.
Good decision making from YouTube is nigh and far in between. Okay, you're not gonna see it. Decision making is not the strong suit.
What did you tighten on your arm? So what was that?
My skin, bro.
Your skin? Okay.
But yeah, man. YouTube. It's been fun.
Really?
It was fun for the first for the first decade, and then the big tight suits came in and decided, hey, we're gonna change this platform for the better.
Ew.
That did sound weird. Ew. I always imagine YouTube tight suits, as city fuck boys.
Hey.
Are you okay, dude?
Hey, bro, what was that? What did you do?
Mix up, bro.
I didn't even press anything.
You didn't?
No.
The game said you lied, apparently.
Why'd that pick you up?
Okay. Nah, because I pressed the button.
All right. Okay.
Oh wow. Huh. But yeah, man. It will be soon.
ain't
be in a fucking trash fire.
I still haven't mastered that. I haven't mastered that combo yet.
What?
The
speakers combo?
Yeah, I ain't got that shit down yet. I'm working on it. I don't know how to get. I don't know how to get into it.
What I really hope is a lot of all the people and stuff, right? That like that have it pretty well off when you stay pretty well off, until the end. I hope that like cooking channels and stuff. I don't think there's anything wrong with the cooking channels and stuff, right? I don't think they should be going.
Nah, man, that's not kid friendly, man. You're teaching kids to be self-sufficient.
Listen to me. If YouTube has a problem with a cooking channel and stuff, right? YouTube is the problem, okay? There is no problems with niggas cooking delectable food twice and stuff, right? Unless it's fucking cannibalism, and if it ain't fucking cannibalism, get the fuck out my face.
Bruh, like you're teaching kids how to
be self-sufficient.
No, you teach how to use a knife, bruh.
But like, sharp objects are bad for kids.
Precisely, bruh.
Oh wow, I'm not good.
Like it's like sometimes you gotta like look at niggas say some wild shit and stuff, and look them in the eyes, and you gotta look at them like, you really just said that. You really just sat here, looked me in my face, and said that shit with full confidence, like you knew what you was talking about. Are you dead ass, my guy? Like son. It's like the amount of stupid people that I see on the daily, son. It's fucking criminal, bruh. It's actually fucking criminal. Like, our fucking school system is fucking failing these motherfuckers and stuff, right? To the point of fucking like, it's scary, son. It's scary. Like, bruh. Could you imagine, right? If the world had changed, right? If the world changes, where like basic jobs are no longer gettable by people and stuff, right? Because they're fucking filtered out by fucking robots and shit and stuff, right? Like the YouTube algorithm and stuff, right? Really, I want you to picture it, okay? Because like that's
the YouTube algorithm taking over the planet, bro. Oh my god.
No, it's not the. We'll start small and stuff, right? But like, I want you to just picture, right? YouTube. So somehow, alright. I want you to picture this. They get an AI and stuff, right? They put the AI to work with the algorithms, right? The fucking AI is going to take charge of the fucking website to the point where like it doesn't need to be run by fucking human beings and stuff, right? The fucking AI can do it all itself, alright? Picture that shit and stuff, right? And picture how YouTube responds to that shit and stuff, right? You don't respond to that shit and stuff, right? Because you're out of a job, like.
Yeah, that's kind of corny,
man. At the end of the day, like, cause Noob brought up a good point, because if kids has been like a huge issue for YouTube in the past, you can make that same argument about kids watching like bad stuff on TV.
Bruh.
Like,
I'm so tired of parents not being fucking responsible for their goddamn children. It's so fucking insane and stuff, right? Y'all fucking give birth to fucking children.
Responsible for children.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand how y'all want complete motherfucking strangers to fucking filter shit for y'all fucking children. How come y'all don't do that shit yourselves? How come y'all don't take charge and take an interest in your fucking child's life to the point that y'all are willing to let complete fucking strangers do it? It's actually insane to me.
They even have options on certain TV networks to like have parental locks.
Every fucking
What's
thing
that different than YouTube?
Fucking cell phones have parental controls on them and stuff, right? I don't understand, bro. Like, dog, it's not complicated.
Man,
it's actually not complicated.
Bacon is extra, apparently, man. Like,
bacon is fucking extra. Apparently, everyone else is a fucking maid for service and shit and stuff, right? So if I'm a maid for service, well, pay me, son. Pay me to fucking take care of your child and stuff, right? I ain't doing this shit for free. Like, the fuck?
We babysitting your kids, son. That's all we doing. That's literally what you're doing. You're literally paying cables to babysit your children without actually having.
Real talk, like, a kid I used to babysit a while ago. Like, literally, I would just put that nigga on YouTube, bro, and he'd be gone, son. Like,
what is he gonna find on YouTube and stuff like that? It's gonna be so disparaging for him.
Nothing, because I would put him on YouTube. Kids.
Damn, could you imagine? Could you imagine a fucking app used on a fucking platform for children that actually gives them children-like content? Could you imagine? Nah, son. You actually gotta filter out your own content and see if it's child-friendly or not. Fuck no, nigga. Get the fuck out my face, bitch. I ain't doing your job for you, son. You can fucking do that shit yourself, sorry. You got a fucking bot that fucking does your job anyway and stuff, right? Why not have him do it?
Nah, bro. Do it for me.
It's up to me. It's up to me and my gang of niggas and stuff right to fucking filter ourselves. Like, nigga, fuck out my face, nigga. I don't filter myself in no way. So I curse in my shit, alright? If you're not a kid and stuff right, don't look at my shit, alright? Or here's the thing now. Or you two could be like, this is rated PG-13 for fucking teenagers, bro.
Nah, bro. No. I got it in my channel profile, bro. Like, if you can't take a joke, the channel ain't for you. Like,
yeah,
100%. Like,
that's the one message I like to send on my YouTube. That's pretty good, Perry. Oh, Richard! Hold on! Where was this at?
Oh!
Where was this at?
Oh, yeah, he turned on the groove.
Damn!
Where was that at? Richard, where was that at? That was clean!
I pulled that up.
Yo, clip that! Clip that! That was clean!
Why would I clip that? YouTube's going to delete it anyway. It's not child friendly.
But yeah, I don't want to rag too long on this subject.
Fair.
It's just, you know, it's definitely something that I think everybody who is a content creator that we know should be aware of it. So, you know, I thought the stream was necessary for it, but yeah, you know, we do a few more rounds. I'm gonna probably figure out what the hell I'm gonna do about being a content creator now, since I can't be one on YouTube anymore.
He did it twice. Some of that. All right, but see, like, I mean, like Devontae, what you said was a good point because, like, one of the main purposes for my channel was like, stereotypes don't mean nothing to me. Like it really don't.
Like,
it really don't. Like
stereotypes are bullshit. Like, I use them as jokes. Like one thing that I appreciate that a good majority of my friends have, because, like, you know, I got a fucking rainbow of friends, man.
Good shit,
like, y'all black, y'all Asian, y'all Hispanic, y'all gay, y'all straight, non-binary. I don't give a fuck what you are. You all can appreciate that regardless.
You care about their individuality rather than
yeah, exactly. Like, I've made fun of just about any and everybody about anything, bro. Like, I clown Khalil constantly for fucking as many chicks as he does, and he just like, nah, man, I don't fuck a lot of chicks. You're lying. I don't be clowning that man like he be throwing bitches through walls, breaking his dead, dog. Like, I be clowning that man, bro.
You talking about Khalil?
He takes it all in good spirits, man.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? He takes that shit on the chin, man. You know,
what I really appreciate with this man Khalil and stuff, right, is that he can give me an outside opinion and stuff, right, without being an asshole about it.
Yes.
It's hard to find
people who are open-minded, who are literally accepting.
I don't even want to say that disposition. It's like that state of mind. It's like he knows how to disconnect and see it from another point of view.
Perspective, yeah.
And it's very nice. It's very nice. It's very rare to see
that.
A lot of us, you know, for most of us, we're kind of headstrong, but some of us have that ability. But Khalil has a, like, you know, he could definitely see
he can literally just stop and stuff, right? Exactly. So he looks at both sides and stuff, right? And then, you know, he works it out in his head and stuff, right? He picks out good parts from each side and stuff, right? And then explains his reasonings. And that's all really people are asking for and stuff, right? You know, I have a fucking level head.
Like, you know, like, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. But at least see it from my point of view. Like, I'm not telling you. I'm not sitting here telling you to agree with it, right? You know.
You don't have
I can sit here and say I like fucking cows, right? I don't like fucking cows. Let's say I like fucking cows, right?
Just for conversation's sake.
And y'all could be here like, yeah, man, you know, dude, why are you fucking cows? And I'm like, because it feel good, right?
I'm big.
And y'all sit here like, bro, that's corny. I don't know what you want. Like, I'm not telling you to agree with it. I'm just saying, accept it for it is me. That's it.
Yeah, exactly, right? He's like, I think what people don't seem to understand stuff, right? He's like, a nigga can disagree with you and stuff, right, without you feeling like he's trying to bring you over to his side. You know what I'm saying?
Your button faster than mine on that. I was in a string, sir.
Which really gets me confused as to why, because here's my thing, right? For the longest time, gay people have been like making the argument and stuff, right? Like, nigga, I can be gay and stuff, right, and you could be cool with it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm saying, like, hey, just because I'm gay and stuff, right, that means you have to butt fuck me, or I have to butt fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of niggas see that shit and stuff, right? He's like, oh, if I agree with this nigga, that means I have to take it in the ass and shit. Like, nigga, no. But the ironic shit, right, is this, like,
you thought that was gonna work on me? You asshole.
with the gay sympathizers and stuff, right? It's like if you don't agree with fucking with a transsexual and stuff, right? If you don't agree to date them, or if you don't agree to have butt sex with a guy or whatever and stuff, right? You're a transphobe, you're a homophobe, you're this, you're that and stuff, right? Just like nigga,
we're going to a different conversation.
By that logic, right? By that logic, right? I can sit here and I can be straight, right?
Right.
Some fine ass honey, right? Like who's fine? Fucking Demi Lovato, right? Fine honey, right? Very attractive woman, right? She could walk into my house right now and say she just want to run the ones with me in this bed, right? And I can tell her no, and because I told her no, that makes me anti-straight.
Right. Let me make a comparison real quick. So watch this, right? Let me make a comparison. There is a difference between looking at Devontae, right, as anti-straight and like his boys coming at him saying like, nigga, how will you not fuck Demi Lovato? What the fuck were you thinking? You know what
I'm saying? Like, if my niggas come up to me like, bro, you don't want to fuck Demi Lovato? Like, is everything okay? And like I said, it could be for any number of reasons, right?
Right.
Like, I just might not want to fuck Demi Lovato, whether she's a celebrity, whether I can't think of anything. I want to fuck Demi Lovato. I want you to understand that, alright? I would put my babies in that woman, okay?
Wow.
Unapologetically. No, I'm sorry. Let me not say that. That's not you.
Yeah, please don't.
I would fuck that.
Please
I would
don't.
fuck that. If Demi Lovato walked into my house and said, fuck the brains out of me, I would fuck her in a second, alright? But if I did, I'm having a hard time thinking of reasons not to.
Please
because,
justify
like, you
yourself.
know, I don't know. Like, I'm not in that situation.
The second argument is this. The second of the argument is this, right? You could have any number of reasons as to why you didn't want to fuck Demi Lovato, and no matter what, they are your reasons and yours alone and stuff. Okay, so whether we think you're anti-straight or we don't agree with your decisions, right? Still, it's your decision and stuff, right? And again, I will never knock you for that and stuff, right? I'll be kind of disappointed and be like, damn, son, if I was in that situation, I'd fuck her. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, like, it's okay.
I'm not you.
And
I'll be lazy.
So you are free to make your decisions as you see fit. Hey, you can think that. Hey, you could think that Demi Lovato is not attractive and stuff, right? Hey, there are some people who think that. I don't think that they're scum. I don't think that they're anti-straight. You know what I'm saying?
It's your opinion.
It's questionable,
your
yes,
opinion,
but I don't think any less of them. I don't think any less. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro. You might be a little sick in the head, but you know what? That's you, bro. You
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to send that nigga to the crazy house just because he don't want to fuck Demi Lovato and stuff. That's his prerogative.
You could actually.
I mean,
hold up.
You could, but why?
No, bro.
There's like no reason, no point for that shit.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
All right, like, let's take Lily, right? Anybody would fuck Lily in a second.
I won't.
In a second!
Oh, see? That's the point right there. That's it right there. Wait. Your man does not think Lily's attractive. For whatever reason, he doesn't think Lily's attractive, right? I think Lily's hella attractive, right?
Okay, cool.
But, like,
and there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gay.
And they
for it.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
You're not gay. You're
Really.
anti-straight. You're not any of this wild shit and stuff, right? You're you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think any less of you because you don't like Lily and stuff. Right? You don't like Lily. You know what I'm saying? I can think this man Jay's a total Kyle and stuff, right? And niggas will say, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
I think you meant Chad, sir. I think you meant Chad.
Okay. Let me ask this question.
I meant that as an insult.
Oh, okay, no, never mind. Yeah, Kyle is the
Let me ask
insult.
this question. Let me ask this question then.
Okay.
Alright, let me ask this question. Now, I believe these people. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything until you get it. So, alright, I'm gonna throw in a pedophile. What would you say about that example?
Alright,
I mean, with a pedophile, it's a different story, right? Like, it's one thing for your prerogative, right? If you grown and you doing grown folks business, okay, right? But you shouldn't be grown trying to do grown folks business with somebody who is not grown.
All right, good.
Right. That's the argument. Okay. All right. So
that's the cutoff point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. I also have something else to say about that too, right? So the thing with pedophiles is this, right? I understand by nature and stuff, right? Because like if we are to believe and stuff like that, if you're born the way you're born and stuff, right, then that should be good enough, right? So what that means is this, like, if you're gay and stuff, right, that means you've been that way, and since you reasonably think for yourself and stuff, right? So that means there's no changing you. There's no changing that mindset from you. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. So I'm not going to take that away from you, right? And I think that's the same with being a pedophile and stuff, right?
Like, it's an unfortunate reality that it is that way, and I think a lot of people have a hard time accepting it. But it's just like that. A pedophile is a pedophile because that's the way they are.
Damn, that reached you. That's crazy.
God damn, what? Hello?
But that's not to say, right? Just because I understand your situation, right, does that mean that it's justifiable and stuff, right?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna sit here and justify it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's the same as being a racist and stuff, right? It's like you can be racist in your home,
Mercy, but Mercy has this issue too. Like Mercy has a skewed definition of what racism is, but it's his definition. So Mercy's definition is anybody who's racist towards another race is considered a white person. No ifs, ands, or buts, right?
That's the same, but alright.
That's kind of weird.
It's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. But to Mercy, and I've told him, like, that's a generalization. You know, that's not exactly fair to everybody. And he's like, well, it's not for everybody. It's just how I do it. It's like, okay,
but you made it for everybody by generalizing it.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, if that's how you see it, you know, that's how you see it.
That's your opinion.
Objectively is wrong, but it's your opinion. And, you know, I will honor it. I will accept it as you say. So, you know, when he says white people, I'm like, do you mean someone who's racist or do you mean an actual white person? And you know, he clarifies for me now because he knows that I need clarification for it. And he will clarify, like, yeah, no, this isn't a white person. They're this ethnicity. They're just being racist in this manner. Like, all right, bet. Continue, right? That's how we do it now. But, like...
I think what Mercy is missing is, like, word selection. I think that's the flaw in what he's saying.
I think with him, it's just like...
No, because like the way you say that and stuff, right? Is just like because like this has happened a lot with Mercy. He's like he's saying one thing and stuff, right, but he's meaning another. It's like,
that's what I'm saying.
When he's saying like racist, like a white person and stuff, I'm thinking like he's saying like this person has the mannerisms, right, of a white racist.
He's saying like a white racist is what he's saying,
right?
And like I've already grasped like the ideology behind it. Like I've gotten that part from it already. But it's just like, you know, like I said, like for him, it's like, okay, for you specifically, I know that when you say this one thing, it might mean this, right?
Oh,
like I've
I've
gotten to that degree with Mercy because before it was just like,
I get what you're saying.
It's just like bro, not all white people are racist. It's like he doesn't mean all white people. He means racist white people or racist people in general. And I'm like, okay, got it.
All right,
So sometimes when he says like these white cracker men, blah blah blah, and I'm just like, bro, like, do you mean white people or do you mean just racist people in general? And he has to clarify for me sometimes because he knows that I can't tell the difference because I don't.
Like,
I'm not Mercy. I'm not in his head. I don't know how that goes.
That's just him. Again, though, right? I don't knock Mercy for that, right? Only because like he's not taking out aggression on those people and stuff, right? He's not like he's going out of his way to fucking get in their face and stuff, right, and start trouble. You know what I'm saying? That's where the issue lies, right? It's like what people need to understand.
Why can't you stop cancel that?
I'm dead.
Go ahead.
What people need to understand is that it's about the individual, not what they represent. Okay? It's like individual action means more than what a nigga says. You know what I'm saying? What a nigga says is what a nigga says. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, if he's telling you about like a crime that happened and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You take that seriously and stuff, right? And you do what according to what it takes and stuff, right? But like, if a nigga is just talking out his ass, he's just talking out his ass. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
That don't affect you
bounce.
unless you let it. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like we're at this point with people. We're like, you can't have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk to people.
That is true.
And, you know, and you know, deliberate and things like that, right? It's like
Bruh.
you mentioned a pedophile and stuff, right? Niggas are up in arms and stuff, right? He's like,
Yeah,
look,
you know what I'm saying?
first, running with the pedophile thing, right? Let's say a nigga is a pedophile and he's trying to like work out how to best deal with that, right? You know what I'm saying? He's like, got across my jaw? Like what? I'm dead. I'm dead.
You got me fucked up. Wait, go ahead with that. I'm sorry. Go ahead with that. He had to vent that.
What I'm trying to say is like let's say like the pedophile in question is looking for help, right? He's damn. He's trying to stop. He's trying to. I'm dead.
So you had to stop. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He's trying to look for help and stuff, right? And he's trying to like deal with his problem head on and stuff, right? And so like is he to be looked down upon and stuff, right? Because he's seeking help and stuff, right? Because he's a pedophile and stuff, right? No, I say give him the help that he needs, right? Since he's going out of his way and stuff, right, to make himself a better person and stuff, right, and not let this thing take hold of him. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to function in society, right? That if he's going out of his way to do that and stuff, right? I can't look down on a person who wants to better themselves and stuff, right? That's him trying to improve, right? He's trying to take his default setting and stuff, right, and make a change that's for the better and stuff, right? Even though he knows that it's difficult. You know what I'm saying? You can't just rid yourself of something that ingrained in that way. Damn. But you get what I'm saying though, right? It's
I feel you. I definitely do.
People don't want to help people. You know what I'm saying?
No, they don't.
And the thing is, it doesn't even have to be a pedophile. It doesn't have to be, a homophobe or a transphobe or any of this bullshit that they spell and stuff, right? It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah, I feel you.
Everyone is just up in arms just to be up in arms. Everyone's offended because I said a word. I breathed. I blinked. I exist.
Yeah,
I breathe.
Yeah, like now modern day times, everything has gotten to a big sensitivity.
Everything's
point.
offensive. A bird's offensive. A fucking traffic stop is offensive. My hair is offensive. Like, oh my lord, get over yourselves.
Like, because you make that same argument with religion and all that mess. But look, here's the thing, right? Like, my personal opinion, and this is something I've been living by for a long time, right? Look, like, if it does, and this might be offensive to a lot of people because it's like considered to be like thoughtless, or it seems like to be not selfish, but like emotionalist or something like that, or non-caring. But like it's more like everything. It was something I've been living by for my entire life. I've made a lot of friends. I've been open-minded about it too, and it's something that I've been like very open up to. But let me just say this then: if it has nothing to do with me negatively, in other words, if it doesn't impact me negatively or like affect the lives of my friends or me, I don't care what you do. Okay? I literally don't care what you do. If you want to marry a man, please. If you want to marry a woman, please. If you want to marry a dog, I hope you accept the consequences that might come with it. But
I mean, like, wherever they can find to do that shit legally and stuff, right? Then go for it. But
I mean, look, I won't. Okay, like
I've heard of like niggas marrying virtual women and stuff, right? So like nothing's possible.
I mean, like I said, like if you want to do that, I mean, I would advise against
your
it.
Own space, I would too, right? But like, if you're doing it within the safety of your own home or whatever and stuff, right, and you ain't affecting nobody but yourself, hey man, more power to you. Bro.
I advise against it, like highly advise against it, because like it's to me, honestly speaking, it's weird. But here's the thing: it's none of my damn business. You do what you want to do.
I wish more people would say that. It's not my fucking business, bro. Like,
do what you want to do.
This is why I have such a problem with this fucking gay movement shit, right? Because they fucking trying to make it my business. Nigga, I don't care. I don't care that this trans married this dude. I don't care that this gay person did this in his life and stuff. I don't. Stop putting that shit in my business, bro. I don't. I don't fucking focus on that shit and stuff, right? You know what I focus on? Fucking video games, bro. Fucking anime, bro. Fucking huge, big bitties, bro. I don't care about nothing else, right? And it's not to insult other people that are into that shit and stuff, right? If you're into it, be into it, man.
By all means, things make you happy. Do what makes you happy,
that's
bro.
What I'm saying, right? Fully commit to doing that shit and stuff if it makes you the fuck happy, right? Me not liking it should have no effect in any way whatsoever on how you view your shit and stuff, right? It's your shit.
Precisely. Like, it's what you want to do. Like, half the people, like majority of the people on my friends list on Facebook, they're into things like to be. Like, everyone in today's modern day time, people will consider like weird or juvenile or just a state of delinquency. But like the only reason why they're like my friends today is because like I accept them for who they are, right? Like okay, look, here's the thing, right? I don't look down upon you. I don't look up to you or anything. I look straight at you, son. You respect me, I respect you, and that's all that matters. That's all I care about, bro.
Those are so well placed, man. I swear to God.
I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'm literally just talking. Everything is auto-applied right now, so I'm just going by what I feel is right. But anyway, I don't know how the fuck I did that. Like, cause it's like the purpose of my channel is right, cause it's just to literally just say that stereotypes are literally just what people believe people do. Like a group of people does. Like they don't. The moral of the story is like saying that people don't define me. I define me. A word does not define me. I define me. Like the N word, nothing. It makes me laugh. Like I know I'm not a nigga. I know I'm not the N word, dude. I'm not. I know I'm not nigger. I'm not. But like. And because I accept that, and the fact that I have so much like self-confidence and identity that I know that I can't be labeled as something that people use to insult a group of people. I'm grown beyond that, because when people say it, I'm like, okay, he said nigger, okay. I mean, I understand you intend to insult me, but at the same time, that's just it. You intend to insult me. But go ahead.
Like growing up and stuff, right? Like. I used to be made fun of and stuff, right? Didn't really understand why, because people just and stuff, right? Rather than why is it directed at me and stuff, right? And so I found that shit funny. But what pissed me off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the only way I draw the line. Trying to right. Not to cut you off, but all right. Who do you see? No. Not to cut you off, but a friend of mine actually wants to continue the conversation. Do the party. He's okay. Bye, Devontae. But yeah, he actually wants to talk with us. But go ahead.
So I'm gonna say a truth and stuff right on air that I typically keep to myself. But here's the thing. I'm not one of those people that believe everyone belongs on this planet. I'm not the type of person to say that everyone should be made to survive their entire life. And the reason I say that and stuff, right, is because too long have I seen innocent people be cut down for no reason. Literally, they're just here. They exist. Like black people, for instance, right? Just because they exist, they're hated, and it makes no fucking sense. Mm-hmm. But every year, thousands upon thousands die. For what? To satisfy the sick notions of a white guy who doesn't like them for whatever the fuck reason. So in my mind, I don't believe in the thing of mercy and stuff, right? I believe mercy for the weak and stuff, right? But never for the niggas who are ahead in life and stuff, right? If you're ahead of life, that means you can take care of yourself. You shouldn't be granted the sweet nothings of mercy and stuff, right? You shouldn't be granted that. You grant your own mercy in life, all right?
Yeah.
That's what I believe. That's fair. So, if you are a scumbag, I wholeheartedly believe you don't belong on this planet. You need to go. You need to get the fuck out of here by any means. Like, but if it's by natural weather, through sickness, through storms, whatever. Karma, do your thing. That's what I believe, right? And it's not to say that I just willfully want people to die. It's the fact that I do not respect scumbags in any sense. That means I don't respect your life. That's what that means.
Yeah.
If you operate as a scumbag, I don't respect your life at all. Because you have no reason for me to respect you. Respect comes from niggas who actually earn that type of respect, who actually gain that type of respect by doing good deeds and stuff, right? And helping out, you know, the common man. You know what I'm saying? If you live not just for yourself and stuff, right, for others and stuff, right, I respect you greatly. You have all my respect in the world, and I hope you live a great and long life. But as for the scumbags,
I appreciate that.
Scumbags don't need it. They don't deserve it. They haven't earned it. I don't care what anyone has to tell me on that. You earn respect out here, okay? You earn like kindness and all that sort of thing, right? If you actively go out of your way and stuff, right, to hurt people and stuff, right, get the fuck off this planet. You don't belong here. The planet is for the living, not for the suffering.
Okay, that's good. That's a fair accusation, and that sounds like something you've been like thought about for like a long ass time.
It's something that I've been harboring for like a while now. It's because like, I've just seen too much fucketry with people, and this is another thing. I hate people wholeheartedly. It's like I want to clarify this too, right? Because this is kind of like a broad thing, right? But like I don't mean like in a general term. I just hate everyone and stuff, right? I mean like I hate. Damn, that was a cool back right there.
That was cool back. I ain't gonna hold you.
But yeah, what I mean to say is this: my trust in people behaving and stuff, right? You know, being worthy of acknowledging and stuff, right, and respecting and stuff, right? It's so few and far and stuff, right? Because people, I've just experienced scumbaggery. The only people I trust are my friends and my family. And I don't want new friends because it's not to say that if I met someone new and stuff, right, that, you know, they couldn't become my best friend ever and stuff, right? But what I'm saying is this: my trust and tolerance for other people is so low now that, you know, fuck you.
How can I trust another person? Like, you know, I guess
it's like you really have to go out of your way to make me feel like I can be around you and trust you. Like, for real, this is why I still like behave the way I do at my job and stuff. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's like I tend to I don't look people in the eye and stuff. Right? That's like not a thing that I'm purposely doing and stuff. Right? It's more so of my condition. Right? But even more so and stuff, right? I look more people in the eye who I trust versus niggas who I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So like at work and stuff, right? There are people in the building who I see every day and stuff, right? And there's people who I meet for the first time, right? I don't really look any of them in the eye because I don't know them. I don't trust them. I don't know what kind of person they are on the inside and stuff, right? How they live their life and stuff, right? I mean, yeah, I could talk to them and stuff, right? But like, I can't be bothered. I literally cannot be bothered and stuff, right? Because these are the kind of people that talk about the same shit day in, day out and stuff, right? And it has nothing to do with, you know, how can I say this? It has nothing to do with actually like being human and stuff, right? It's more robotic and business-wise and stuff, right? It's just like, you know, I'm talking to you because I have to. It's robotic. Okay. I don't make friends with people like that, unfortunately. You know, like, or fortunately, however you want to see that. But like, I'm very selective about who I bring into my life and stuff, and who I talk to. You know what I'm saying? I'm very selective about it.
Antisocial, just like not in the. Like, not in the midst of just making new friends. You're cool with the people you know right now.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? I could be, for instance, this is probably why I have a lot of difficulty, like, meeting a girl and stuff, right? I don't trust these girls. I don't trust them to fucking act properly. I don't fucking trust them to fucking be act like a effing normal human being with fucking manners and shit and stuff, right? These bitches will say that whatever the fuck out their mouth and stuff, right? And think that's just cool and stuff, right? As if that's another thing too, right? These bitches will put their fucking hands on you and stuff, right? Like you anybody and shit, right? As if you're not gonna fucking toss their shit fucking upside down and fucking rip off their fucking weave and shit, right? These bitches like will do any the fuck thing, and that gets on my nerves for real and stuff, right? Because like it's not like my attitude as being a man and stuff, right? It's fucking motherfucking respect, man. That's all it is at the end of the day. Fucking respect, dog. I ain't treating you like you anybody and stuff, right? If I'm talking to you and stuff, I'm giving you my utmost respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do the same. You want to act unfamiliar and stuff, right? Oh yeah, these hands can act unfamiliar. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that sort of shit just gets under my skin, and I'm so tired of like seeing regular bitches, basic bitches and stuff, right, act like they somebody special, like they can't get replaced by somebody else, or I can't look elsewhere for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And even then, I don't feel like talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like what are you saying to me that's worth me listening to? For real? You know what I'm saying? Like, I have these bitches always talking about is like, hey, oh well, my girl did this and this, that, whatever. Bruh, I don't care about what your friends doing and stuff. Like, what you doing and stuff. Like, what you doing with your life and stuff. Right? Like, what are your plans? You know what I'm saying? Like what's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? And half the time, it ain't really nothing going on. It's just them living their everyday lives pathetically, as we all do and stuff, right? But they like to dress up like they going out on the town and stuff, right? When half of y'all only go out to the fucking mall. That's all. These fucking bitches hang around the mall, bro. They don't do shit. They don't do anything interesting or entertaining and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Bitches who can sing and stuff, right, are fucking doing their thing and stuff, right? Bitches who have arts and craft skills are doing their thing and stuff, right? These basic ass bitches ain't doing nothing but fucking talking out their ass and stuff, right? Just trying to make a fucking impression on a guy and stuff, right? Who only wants to just stick their dick in and leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't got the energy to put up with y'all bitches. We don't. You know what I'm saying? Like. It's like that mindset just trickles down into everything else that I do with my life. It's just like I don't have the energy to tolerate. Not even that. It's like I don't want to give you my energy. Not in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like if my energy is going to be used for something, right? It's going to be used in a way that like builds me up. You know what I'm saying? Like not even just me and stuff, right? If I'm fucking digging you and stuff, right, I'm gonna build you up too. You know? It's like. People don't think deep, son. They don't think. You try to talk deep to them and stuff, right? And they fucking laugh at you, and you're just like, what is this nigga talking about? Like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, like you actually got something that you want to say and stuff like that that's actually useful or like thought provoking or anything and stuff like. All you're talking about is what you did yesterday and stuff like. Get up off your ass, went to the mall and stuff like. Talk to some bitch and stuff right. Dog.
Sounds like a toxic ass environment when you think about it, because like. It's like you can like find someone who's on the same,
Yeah, absolutely. It's like those people who can think on my level and stuff are so far. Like I find it's a miracle that I even met guys like you for real. Because like that's how often I meet stupid people, bruh. That's how often I meet dumbasses.
I mean, no, not everyone. Well, of course you already know. Not everyone's gonna be on the same page as you, but like it's just how you see it, and just how you see it and how you take it. I mean, when people are not on the same page as me, I can't communicate with them, efficiently. So I just don't open up a certain, part of me that they would understand. What's up at Hero Network? Hey, what's up, dude? Platinum Soap, nice name. What can I do you for, bro?
I'm just too earnest. I can't really separate myself into like a different persona. I'm just too earnest.
Well, I mean, the fact that you're speaking your mind now and getting that stuff in the open is healthy for you to actually like get that stuff out of the air, right?
Yeah.
And Noob, wait, first of all, Noob, before I continue, Noob, did you want to? I'm sorry, you wanted to join in, didn't you? But Noob, what's wrong though?
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for him to hop in.
Yeah. Hold up. Give me a second. I think it. Oh yeah, that's right. Wait, is it? I don't care. I don't mind. We just spend the time to talk. That's all. But where was I? I mean, like, I know nowadays that my mindset is completely different than the people that I'm used to every day, and I know that for a fact, and I'm cool with that. I've accepted that, right? You won't find somebody who will cherish the same things you do, or you will or people will like find whatever you believe is kind of asinine, or is it, you know, old school, or is it corny? I mean, like, I've grown to that, right? Because, like, you know, high school, like, I only had, like, what, 2 to 3 friends that I would associate because, you know, they were open-minded, they could talk easily, they weren't afraid to speak their minds, and it's not about the same thing. And to be fair, I'm not shitting on my classmates. I mean, don't get me wrong, they weren't always like the healthy bunch at times, but, you know, I'm not gonna shit on them because, one, it's not fair to them. Because, you know, one, they were young. I mean, they were young, they didn't know no better, or either they were, you know, they thought about, they had a difference of opinion, like from mine. Which is why when they, when some of them hit me up and saying, I apologize, I treated you this way, I accepted it because I know that wasn't themselves, because, right, because, you know, Rogel, like, at some point, at one point in life, man, I was the complete opposite of the person you see right now. Like, I was a complete asshole too. Like, I didn't want to associate with nobody. I didn't want to have friends with anybody. If you weren't me, then you were nothing type thing. Like, I had that similar mindset.
Honest.
But, like, you know, that was just me being at a very, very young age. I didn't know no better, and I thought the world was, like, only, like, revolves around people who just, like, either take. If you don't take, then, you know, you're missing out. And if you're missing out, that means you're too soft. You're letting people roll over you, so you have to be aggressive, like 24/7, like no friends whatsoever. And I was like, all right, fine, I get that. Let's jump. But yeah, like it's that same thing. But, like, you know, after, you know, years of experiences, like years of just going out there, you know, just walking out, just actually listening to people and just listening to myself, just looking through the mirror nowadays. I was unhappy with a lot of things myself, where I was, like, what am I enduring, like, what was the purpose of me living, and I was going to keep enduring all this crap, you know. But, like, you know, like, ultimately it led to the person like you see today, because, you know, I have a better life now. Like, I'm in college, you know. I got accepted to college. I never thought I'd be accepted to college, you know, to a 4-year university, bro. Like, I never thought I'd be getting this far in life, right? But like after a while, like, cause, you know, like, all the stuff I've been through, man, it was all about character development, and that's why I understand. I'm more lenient. I'm more flexible when it comes to people talking to me. Like, you know, if they give me hell, I'm not the easy to jump on the gun, you know, and throw punches. You know, I just either leave them alone or give them a chance to talk about why you feeling this way, man. Like, why are you upset about the world? You know, because like people are the way they are because of, like, either, you know, their, you know, life experience. You know, they're damaged. They've been through some shit that put them in that state. I mean, look, I mean, I may be weird for saying this, but I love people because, you know, despite the fact that, you know, warts and all, I mean, every person does their dumb things, or every person is just stupid. Like, I mean, I was stupid too, but, you know, like, I'm more understanding and willing to understand, like, that, you know, everyone is, like, retarded in a certain way, or they're not perfect, or, you know, they do dumb things. And, you know, that's expected because, like, you know, we're human beings. Like, we're not perfect. We're prone to make mistakes. We're prone to make stupid things that happen, right? Like, I'm not judgmental because, you know, everyone's born different. Everyone has different opinion. Everyone has difference of how they are and what they learn or how they react to, you know? Like, I don't label myself as anything but myself. And, like, with that being said, I don't know how that worked, but with that being said, though, like I give you a chance to prove, you know, I know you're not a bad person, or I feel you're not a bad person, so I'll give you chances. Or if you're not cool with me, then I'm not gonna associate with you on a close level, but I just still give you my respects. Like a lot of the people I used to hang out with, I don't hang out with anymore because, you know, we grew different. It don't mean I don't like them. It's because, you know, I can't associate with you that much as I used to because, you know, it was always toxic to me to be that close to you. So I know for a fact that, you know, I can't go that far. But, like, the moral of my story is the fact that before I get off track, uh, I don't know how that worked either. But the one more story is, man, like the best investment you can have in people. I mean, the best investment you can have in life is in people, because you know people are very mysterious creatures. I'm not gonna hold you. They're very weird. They're very mysterious, and they do things you won't necessarily understand. But at the same time, it's expected. Like people will surprise you with either good things or bad things, and like, you know, my entire more in life is to invest in people who I believe who can like make a positive impact in their for their life or for the world or both. And like I accepted the fact that there's going to be evil in the world, because you know that's just how life has been for, you know, before we were born. You know, our ancestors have felt it. A lot of people, you know, other people have felt it too. They experienced a lot of stuff going on, and they draw conclusions. You know, the hold up, I'm distracted. Hold up. Give me a second. Let me just finish this real quick. Anyway, they've experienced a lot of, you know, tomfoolery from people, you know, because, you know, slavery existed. We have, you know, child trafficking, all that crap. Yeah, it exists. I'm not justifying their reasoning to do it. It's fucked up beyond all reason. It is, and I wish it would stop. I hope they would stop, and I hope to God that all that subsides and everything. But at the same time, it's human nature to have a dark side. It's the dark side of human nature. People have certain needs to pursue a lot of things that it won't make sense to anyone else. But I have accepted that, and the fact that I've accepted that, I'm at peace, because like I can't stop evil. I can't stop the evil in the world. I know that for a fact. I really can't. And it hurt me at first, and I thought I could, but I know that I can't, because no matter what I do, there's always gonna be evil there. So, but like that shouldn't stop me from wanting to you know, to like find the good in people and find to have hope to really put like grant a positive influence in you and in people, right? Cause like remember, you recall that one time? I'll give you an example. Do you remember that you recall that one time when I always ask him if you're good or not, and you kind of a little annoyed by that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't feel your concern. It's just that it kept coming on often and stuff, and it's just like it bothered me because it made me feel like you kind of treat me like a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like I've gone past that phase and stuff. I'm just like, I don't need somebody to kind of look out for me and stuff. Right? I'm good. Like if I have a problem, I let it be known. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I operate.
That's right.
Because like my mom used to be like that and stuff. Like, she's like way overprotective with me and stuff, right? And like, yeah, it was very annoying. So like that's kind of like some of the stuff I did growing up. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not anything personal against you. It's just like,
I know,
you know what I'm
fine.
it's growing pains, but whatever.
I know, and I'm fine with that. Like, I learned that. I didn't take offense to it at all. I learned the fact that, you know, I can't do that with you specifically, because I know the fact that, you know, it's you just don't feel it's necessary for me to do that, and that's fine. That's how you feel, and I accept that. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, he's here. He's here. Oh boy. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, we have an entire conversation switch. The man of the sour is here. Kenshin Ikari. I'm serious, man. This man, of course, the first thing he brings up is black people. But nah, we're coolin', bro. What's up? But yeah, I believe I went off to multiple tangents. But anyway, I'm just saying, like to bring it back to the conversation we were talking about like, you know, about people labeling themselves, you know, the LGBT community and all that mess, man. I don't have a problem with anything they do. Like I really don't. Like the fact that they're doing something to make them happy, you know, like they'll be able to. I mean, you know, the legalization of same-sex marriages, that's great.
I think that was great too. Like,
I'm very happy for that. I'm very happy that they were able to do what they want.
They were really pushing for that, and they got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you got the other side where like they're kind of running. All right. So for instance, right, part of the stuff that was kind of disgusting to me at first with this was like, well, not with the gay marriage, but with what's his name? He was a fucking YouTuber who was taking advantage of his fucking position.
Justify me, Khalil. Go ahead.
I'm dead. But yeah, it was like a guy on YouTube and stuff, right? And like he's gay or whatever, but like he did makeup and shit, right? And something didn't sit right with me with him. First off, he was trying to like not transition, but he was trying to. You know when you're going through puberty and stuff, right? You're trying to figure yourself out and stuff, right? You know, if you're gay, if you're straight, and by the way, I did do that on purpose. That was me trying to do a.
Keep going. Proceed. Whatever. I'm trying to forget it.
But yeah, and like you're going through puberty, you're trying to figure out do you like girls or guys or whatever, you know, the difficult questions that you ask yourself, right? Mm-hmm. And he was trying to like suggest that you're gay, you're this and that and stuff, right? You know, and it was like in a very creepy like manner and stuff, right? You know, he was trying to coax them into it or whatever. And then he not only that, he also screwed over like his partner in crime and stuff like that. That was like well, when I say like that, it makes it sound like she was part of it. But no, like she was the person who helped build up his channel and get him to where he was in his position and stuff, right? And then he screwed her over. I'm just like, this dude's a scumbag. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like shit like that. That's not a good look for gay people. Like, people were for years ago were so concerned about being converted by gay people and stuff, right? And that shit sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll sound crazy to anybody, any sane person when you think like that, right? But when they actually do that shit and stuff, like, suddenly it doesn't sound so crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it justifies their bullshit reasoning from that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't help them in any way whatsoever. And then you have like the fucking maniacs and stuff, right? The fucking I don't even know what to call them and stuff, right? Because like I don't. It's like they are part of the LGBT, but like at the same time, some of them aren't LGBT. They're like there's like fanboys or fangirls or whatever, right? And like they perpetuate so much toxicity and bullshit, and it's just like it's not a good look for gay people at all. And I know there's a bunch of gay people too that agree with what I'm saying and stuff, right? Because like for instance. Do you know how creepy it is for girls and stuff, right, to swoon over gay guys? Do you know how creepy that is to them?
To what? Well, not fair, by the way. You go ahead.
You know how when girls are feeling like guys who have like rippling muscles and stuff like that, they kind of run their hands on them and stuff, right? Do you know how creepy gay people find that shit, bro? He's like, I'm feeling like really uncomfortable. Could you stop? You know what I'm saying? Like they do that shit though. They still do it because what are you gonna tell a female?
I never knew that actually.
There was one friend I had and stuff like that was going through that shit and stuff. It's just like she was like sick of boys come and smack at her and stuff, right? And like she was making it very clear that she's gay, but like they're not having it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just going for it and stuff, right? And there are girls that do that shit too, and it's just like, bro, like. Yeah,
I can understand
it's crazy. Like people don't fucking just respect people. So I don't understand.
You're right. A lot of people don't, and that's also a lot of like human nature. Like just people just believe. People don't take rejection well, and they respond in a certain way in which involves them to feel better, which is a true thing.
I remember when I first started to deal with rejection stuff, right? I ain't take it well either, but I ain't fucking like go off on some fucking maniac spree, like talking all this shit and man. Yeah, as a matter of fact, when I was broken up with my girlfriend and stuff, right? She went out her way to be as much of a dickhead as possible, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I just like went about my business, got over it, and was like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But some people just they'll go out of their way and take that shit to the next level. I'm just like. That's not necessary. You don't need to do that. I don't know why you think you need to do that and stuff, right? But that doesn't help you or your problems. But they do it anyway because fuck being a human. Or
give me a second. Go ahead. Keep talking. Give me a second.
Oh yeah.
No, go ahead.
But yeah, it's just. I have my reasons for why I lose faith in people. For real. It's like inside myself, I want to like believe, you know, there's good in people, and that, you know, we don't have to like see others in such a negative fashion and stuff, right? But then I'm always reminded, it's so easy for niggas to be fuckboys and to be like this like stupid and stuff. Right? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like it feels so good to do something nice for someone else, right?
Yeah.
But does it feel equally as good to fuck a nigga over? I think that might have something to do with it, right? I don't think I have the emotional feeling for dicking a nigga over without feeling guilty. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I have that. For others, I think it's just easier. You know what I'm saying? It's like they can look at another person and stuff, right, like a black person and stuff, right, and just mistreat them like they're a dog. And I'm just like, I can't do that. I am physically impossible. It is physically impossible for me to do that, right? The only way you're getting me to do that and stuff, right, is if you
have a reason.
No, not even that. It's like, if I watch you kill an innocent person in front of me, oh, best believe I will destroy you. I will fucking destroy you. Like the police won't be able to stop me. That's how sure I am in destroying that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like seriously, because I really don't have the energy for that shit, man. It's like, literally, my energy is this, right? I'm a good person. I live my life as good as I can. All right.
Okay. Fair.
And if somebody tries to disrupt that shit, I will make it my business. Because, like, I don't go out of my way to hurt people. I don't go out of my way to fuck with people. I don't go out of my way to make what another person is going through my business and stuff. Right? I am the most out of the way guy out here, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't involve myself with much and stuff. Right? I like to keep to myself. So when somebody disturbs that shit and stuff, right? When somebody disturbs my peace of mind, energy and stuff, right? It's like they're asking me to do something regretful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because again, I don't go out of my way for this shit and stuff, right? I don't sit here and lay plans for vengeance on niggas and stuff, right? You know, I don't do that shit and stuff, right? But if niggas are actively provoking me for that shit and stuff, right? Hey, man, you don't gotta look too far to find gold, bruh. Because, like, for real, don't make it your business to fuck with me. Don't make it your business. You're not gonna like the results. I have been one of those people that have, like, I've taken shit in my life to a certain point and stuff, right? And there was a breaking point. I've reached that breaking point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm like in that mindset where, like, you know, I'm good, you know, to a certain degree. I keep my peace of mind to a certain degree. But if you are actively provoking it, that peace of mind can easily be broken, bro. I will do whatever it takes to go back to that peace of mind. It's like, there's layers to me, bro. Don't cut off the layers that makes you reach the devil, son. I will become the devil. Maybe it has something to do with how I grew up and stuff, right, or how I made and stuff, right. But I will become fucking Satan. It is not a joke, man. I am fucking Caribbean. Caribbean people tend to be crazy when they mad, bruh, and I am no different.
My funny thing is my sister's actually Caribbean, so I know about Rage a thing or two. She's not the best person in the world when she gets angry, so I can believe that. But
it's like it's not like I'm going like hurt you because you said some shit or whatever and stuff. Right? You can talk all the shit you want. That don't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Just don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on my family. Don't put your hands on my friends. Don't do it. Don't do that shit. If you're looking to lose your life and stuff, right, you can do that elsewhere. But if you try to do it here first class, hey man, go ahead and touch my friend's family or me, and that'll be it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. I'm telling you. Because also I'm not the kind of nigga that plays fair either, for real. Like dead ass, if I get into a fight and stuff, right, you're not coming away whole.
I got you.
I'm just being completely honest. Like,
I got you.
I'm that type of nigga. I'm savage.
I got you, man. I got you. You give a damn about the people you care about. You give a damn about your peace of mind. I understand that, bro. And that's fair. That's a fair. I can see why you say that, man. I get you. I just understand for a fact that The fact that, you know, I mean, I know we homies, which is cool, and I have nothing against you whatsoever, and I never will have anything against you if I be on a buck with you, because you know, I mean, I'm still associating with you.
Yeah, I mean, I fuck with you too, man. Like,
that's fine.
You don't seem like that type of person that will, like, you know, change up and stuff, right? You know, just because. So like, yeah, I got total faith, man.
Yeah, trust me, man. That's why, like, a lot of people are cool with me, because, you know, like I don't have a reason to be a hostile person, and even if I do, I don't wish to be that type of person, because, you know, it to me it may be seem like the right thing to do morally. To me, it doesn't feel right at all, and I try to avoid that. But
yeah, that's absolutely fine. You know what I'm saying? Like not everybody wants to, like, you know. Well, I don't know what the word is, right? But, like, not everyone is seeking personal justice for things, you know, that happen to them or to others and stuff, right? Most people are just like want to be in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. My father's the same way.
You're more of a positive person and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? You fill yourself with the positive energy and stuff, right? You just let that take hold. You know what I'm saying? And if something bad happens, that's just the way it is, and you go about your business. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? That's a good state of mind to have. It keeps you at peace.
I mean, it's effed up when, you know, that happened, and I'll try my best in my power to, like, make sure it's right. But, like, you know, at the same time, you know, like
it's part of the human experience.
It's human. It is human nature, and, you know, the stuff that we're in now is just the dark side of humanity, and that's what a lot of people focus on, because, you know, at the end of the day, I don't blame him, because that's where it hits home the most, you know, because we have all this stuff going on, and, you know, like to me, like, with everything happening right now, I always knew from the beginning we're gonna get through it. Like, everything, I'm always keeping my head up high, because at the end of the day, that's what you need to keep going. Like I'm right now, I'm in a stressful situation as it is. I'm not gonna spare the details, but, like, at the same time, though, I'm not gonna allow that to wear me down wherever I go, because I know for a fact is I'm actually finding a way to, like, cope with it, or just finding a way to, you know, just live the life that I wanted. Like, and I'm glad. But be that as it may, people have their opinions. People have what they value, and people have what they feel they should react to. And my thing is, I'm fine with that. If it makes you you, I have nothing bad to say about that. Just prepare yourself for the consequences that happen. That's all I have to say. Like I said, like, for instance, I guess I'm gonna bring this back up again, even though I don't want to sometimes, but like, you know, for the LGBT community, like, you know, dating the trans thing, like you were talking about, about what you said, there was one thing about if you reject a trans, or then you're homophobic or something like that.
Yeah,
it's like
it's being looked at as a hate crime, or at least in California is. I don't know, but, like, that's where we're at now. And it's just like, how is that a hate crime? He doesn't have to date him. It's just like, if a woman dates a man and stuff, right? She doesn't have to sleep with him. So wait, what?
The way I told Mercy this, and, like, cause he asked me, how do I feel about, you know, no problem. How do I feel about about trans and sexuals and everything? And I said, I have no issue with them at all. I have majority of my friends that I associate with are trans, and you know what? I love them to death, because, you know, at the end of the day, the one thing I appreciate about them is that they're true to themselves. Like, they feel like they should do it, and I support them all the way. The only thing I don't approve of is if they're not being themselves. That's it. That's literally it. And from what I understand is they're always themselves, and I love that. Now, to use this as a prime example, like, I told them this when when one of my friends became a trans recently. You can't. That's pretty good. You can't just now when if you get rejected, you can't pull that card on them, because you also have to accept the consequences that come with you being a trans.
that's one thing I just wanted people to understand, right? It's just like for me, I'm not really with the trans crowd and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my own personal beliefs, but like that's where it ends. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't really support them. I don't really go my way for them. It's but you know, 100%. if they need help, yeah, I'll help them and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I as far as the pronouns and stuff, right, I'm not with the pronouns shit either. But I will call you by your name, your preferred name.
For the sake of you know, out of respect, I'd do it just cause.
I mean, that's fine. That's you, right? But I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me and my beliefs and stuff, right? I would prefer calling you by your name and stuff, right? And you know, just like associating with you. That's it. That's where it ends for me. It's like, it doesn't have to be a big thing, and it doesn't have to be a small thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm pretty much neutral to the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your thing. So as long as you're doing, like, for instance, I met like a trans woman when I was going to school and stuff, right? And you know, I mean, I think they're still going through the transition. I'm not sure, because like it was like a really big person and stuff, right? And like, you know, she was a woman and stuff, right? But like, you know, you can clearly see the details of like what they were before, right? So, you know, I didn't have a problem with it. It was kind of awkward, but you know, like I bought my food, I got the store and stuff, right? And like, she was very nice. She was polite. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fine. But like, you know, I don't make it my problem, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because I don't fuck with trans people, and so I don't try to make it into an issue, because it's not, you know what I'm saying? But there are others who make it into an issue, and there's no reason for that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then there are people on the other side, right, who are like taking their, I don't know what they want to call it, right? But like, they're taking their transition and kind of just throwing it in your face and stuff, right? And saying like, if you don't agree, you're this and that. And it's like, no, like, bro, like, you can have all your stuff, right, and not be a jackass. Like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah, definitely.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't force people to accept you. People should accept you on their own. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because not a lot of people accept like a normal person as it is. Yeah,
exactly. Normal people have trouble getting along with other normal people and shit, right? Ain't perfect, right? But like, you know, like, don't take it out on each other, son. They just don't, son. Like,
that's the thing. Fuck them. Like
that's such a good point, because that's an everyday thing, right? But you don't really think about it. Normal people don't even fuck with normal people.
They don't, because that's just literally that's what's going on nowadays. That's literally the matter. Because if you believe that, you know, like, people who aren't your sexuality is being, you know, isolated, there are other people who are being isolated just by being who they are as a normal human being. So, like,
that's how it is for me in the end of the day. Just like, we are all individuals and stuff, right? Let us express our individuality and stuff, right, in our own way, and not like jackasses. Like, come on, is that really that complicated and stuff, right? Can't we not just get up every day and stuff, right, and do us and not be jackasses? Like, it's so not, bruh. This is so not complicated that, bruh, it could be in a nursery book. It's so not complicated, but dear God, people, son. God.
I mean, like I said, you know, people are either complicated or they're nice. It goes both ways. But you know, I understand that it's just something like the common days nowadays. Like, people like to discriminate themselves just because. Because my father made a good point that if everything was normal, like everything was like specifically normal, there's always gonna be something that's gonna divide each other. Like, it's gonna be the color of someone's eyes, or it's gonna be just hairstyle, anything. Like,
maybe it's because I'm an artist and stuff, right, that I see the world in a different way and stuff, right? But to me and stuff, right, the fucking world is art, bruh. Like, every time I go down the fucking streets, I see something creative, bruh. This fucking planet is made from us fucking picking the material off the fucking ground and stuff and doing something with it, right? This place, people, we're a work of art. But y'all disrespect the art so much, and I just can't understand why. Why are y'all so disrespectful to art, man? This shit is fucking beautiful. Fucking women look so goddamn beautiful, and yet they just fucking ruin that shit by being ugly, bruh. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't get that either.
I'm telling you, you literally have no idea how much this pisses me off, right? Because I love art to such a degree, bruh.
That's good.
Like, art looks so good. I almost anything can make me smile and stuff, right, when it comes to art-wise, right? Like, because when I see the effort people put in for that shit and stuff, right, it just brings a smile to my heart, and you're just like,
That's good.
like, it's so good. It's
Your passion,
so good.
your passion is art. That's good.
I'm very passionate about that shit, but it just disappoints me when I see the fucking tree, and it's just like, dude, why are you ruining this for everyone?
People like, all right. So one thing you can say too, ignorance is a big factor in everything. Because remember, people don't see things from your eyes, and a lot of people try to make it, but you know, they just don't. So the best thing you can do at that point is to let them believe what they want to believe, because for the most part, like that's like trying to convince, like force someone to see it from your point of view, right? Because like you said it yourself, like, you know, if you want, you know, people to like to force people to respect, the I guess in this case the LGBT community, you have to understand that people just don't see art the way you do. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's bad for disrespect and to, you know, anything or anyone in that matter, but at the same time though, like it's literally just something that you have to accept. People just have difference of what they do, an opinion, reaction, and the minute you accept that, you know, the less you'll get the less, you know, like angry you get, because like, you know, I mean, you can make fun of it, because I love making fun of people doing stupid things.
I think that's the best remedy for all this, to be honest with you, because you make fun of it and stuff, right? It's like, to me, this is how I feel about it, right? But like, to me, like, when Dave Chappelle rips on people and stuff, right?
Oh no,
he's ripping on them in the nicest way he can, right? Now it may seem like, what's the word? It may seem like it's insulting and stuff, right? Or like he's trying to dig deep on your wounds, right? But what he's trying to do is really just call it to your attention and stuff, right? It's like he's trying to show you the absurdity of what you're saying and stuff, right? Because he's using practical knowledge and stuff, right? And the reason people laugh, right, because they see the absurdity. It's like, jokes are funny, right, when they're exaggerated. Why is that? You know what I'm saying? Why is that? Right? Because like when you exaggerate something and stuff, right, it's like you're clearly showing and stuff, right, why this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying, right? When people like yell or whatever and stuff, like, you ever notice and stuff like when a mad nigga is yelling and stuff, like people laugh? Now there may be more to it than just them laughing and stuff, right? I get that, but you know, that's a human response. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's being completely serious and stuff, right? But like they find it funny because you're doing so much to make a point. You know what I'm saying? It looks comical to them. That's why I always notice and stuff, right? So like it's like when you take yourself so seriously to the degree and stuff, right, that like, you know, you can't relax. People laugh at that shit.
Yeah,
you know,
everything has to be in a serious manner, and then it just like, you know, it just puts more stress on you. And
right.
All you're doing is just not healthy for you, because you're just, I want to say, you don't have a tough chin or anything. You don't have, you know, a sense of humor or anything. My thing about, you know, the whole Dave Chappelle thing is like, in my opinion, I don't think that's serious, because I can say that because, you know, from personal experience about me being a meme for a long time, or memes about, you know, races, you know, like, you know, black people, all that crap. Like, you know how memes are. They pull no punches. Like, they literally let you have it. Either it's either a race thing or a human thing or personal like, you know, anything. Like, people still laugh at that, you know. But like it's, yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. It can be insulting at times. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. But like, you know, at the end of the day,
I even had the right call.
That's funny. That's funny. But at the end of the day, like, it's I don't take it seriously. You know, I don't. Like, because if you do take it seriously, I would say just don't listen to it, or don't look at it, or delete it. But
yeah, like, because all right. Here's my thing. All right,
cause like, hold on, go ahead.
If you have a problem with it, right? All right. For instance, right? I agree with people who are feeling insulted and stuff, right? If there was no other means to deal with the problem, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, if there's like no other means for them to feel better or whatever and stuff, right? Then like maybe they might have a point and stuff, right? But no one's forcing them to watch this stuff. No one's forcing them to listen to Dave Chappelle or whatever and stuff, right? It's not like they are at gunpoint and stuff, right? And being made into this, you know what I'm saying?
Because freedom of speech does exist. And
right.
Their Klan rallies are still talking about black people like no one's business, and they've been doing it for years, and they're not stopping it. There's so many complaints about it, and I accept that. I accept Klan rallies. I mean, I don't appreciate that, but at the same time, there's nothing I can do. Bro, there are websites on that stuff. Like this.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, it's like you really have to think about it, right? If we lose freedom of speech, right? The next best thing is arms. Niggas pulling out the guns, bro. If you deny a nigga his freedom of speech, he gonna pull the gun out on you. You can't do that.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a reason why it's there because, like, we'll just end up like China and stuff, like communist China. Do you know if you talk against the I don't know if it's the emperor or however they call their leader and stuff, right? But like, if you talk against that nigga, you go missing, bro. Go missing. No one knows if you're alive or dead. You're just gone, and it's just like. Niggas should be more thankful that they're allowed to say what they can say and stuff, right? And not have somebody, like, have a gun to their head and stuff, right? If they choose to say something.
Yeah.
It's wild.
But don't get me wrong, I ain't justifying, like, what a person, like, like the Klan rats. I'm not justifying them, what they're doing is right. It's completely wrong. It's morally and ethically wrong, and I think they need to be stopped. But at the same time, it's still, like, the amendment still holds up. And there's nothing I can do. So the only thing I can do is just ignore it. And if it happens in front of me, I'll act upon that. But at the same time, I'm not gonna go out my way and literally do that.
Exactly.
And I've been thinking about this for a long time. And because I've been asked multiple times if I was asked to represent a certain community, anything. If I was asked to represent a community like publicly. Would I want to lead it? And I said no. And they asked me why. It's because the way things are set up nowadays, sensitivity is very, very strong. And what I mean is, I could say something but mean something else, or I could accidentally say something that would trigger like a lot of audiences, and then I'm in under fire because I say something that a lot of people mistook, and then everything's gonna be on me. And I told this guy myself. And I told him I don't think I should be able to. I'll support your cause. I'll support your community. I'll do my best. I appreciate what you're doing, but me being a leader in a community like this, no, because like all eyes will be on me. I'll be responsible for stuff that I don't think I should, and knowing me, I'm gonna say something that's gonna like trigger a lot of people because like the way things are set up now, it's gonna upset a lot of people, and then I need the headache. That's Tekken for you. I'm dead. I'm gonna be wearing the headache of dealing with justifying what I said and understanding all that crap. Yeah. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So let's just say, if anything, the more thing I do, I'll just support you guys, and I'll appreciate, and I'll just be more, encouraging to keep doing what you're doing. But I will not. I don't think it'd be best to me to represent you if I had to, like, be a leader or be a certain like role model or something. I mean, to me, I don't believe in. My personal opinions about role models is that I don't think they're necessary. Only because one. The way I see, I can do that. The way I see role models is not nice block, by the way. The one thing about role models is that like role models are always looked up to as people which people like either cherish or put on a pedestal or believe they're either just straight up perfect. Me. I don't believe in role models because one, nobody is perfect. One, two, role model people who are in that certain status are prone to make mistakes, and then for a certain time, people are gonna hate that person or get mad at them or be upset or anything in that matter. I call them teachers. because no, for real, because with teachers,
I believe you. That's why I laughed because I was just thinking about that. Like, yep.
call them teachers because like because like when it comes to people, it's better to have a teacher than a role model because role models you learn from other people, you learn from them, right? I mean for teachers you learn from them, right? And they teach you how to do certain things and teach you how to react to certain things, right? I won't put them on a pedestal, but I'll have mad respect for you. And because I know for a fact that I don't know what the hell is that.
Oh wow!
Yo, well, I'm clipping that right there. But I know for a fact that like people, no one is perfect and they're prone to make mistakes, and there's gonna be a point of time in life when that specific person is gonna fuck up on something, and the whole world's gonna be mad at them, right? So like, and then people say, oh man, I used to look up to this man, blah blah blah. I used to do this, I used to do that. I mean, I'm like, okay, he did that, that's fine. But like, the fact that you put him on a pedestal just puts you in a bad situation because it's expected that this to happen. I mean, not like Armageddon or anything, but like expected for that person to be at a disadvantage at times because like name someone in this world who hasn't been put in the shitter just for either the things they did or don't mean to say. Like, but the best thing you can do for a person is that you should literally just learn from them. Just learn from their philosophies, learn from what they do, from their mistakes, right? Don't do what they did, or learn from what they experienced. You know what I'm saying?
There's a saying for that. Like, what is it? It's like,
was it Bruce Lee's quote?
No, I think something along the lines of that, right? But it's like, don't do as I am, but no, I'm trying to say because it was like very like deep and like it aligns with what you're saying perfectly. It's like, don't do as I do, but do
as I like. Well, hold on.
He's like basically the saying is like, I take what I taught you and stuff, right? But don't repeat what I do, like the mistakes that I made and stuff, right? Take what I taught you and stuff, right, and do better.
Yeah, learn from basically, if anything, that's a philosophy of a parent, because my parents made mistakes and they didn't want you to make the same mistakes they did. They want me to learn from it and be better than what they did.
Right.
And because for a long period of time, like I've been I really tried my damn near hardest to be my father. I really did, because that man like has gone through much. He works like a friggin', oh my god, that man works like a friggin' soldier. Like, he works every single day, barely has time off. He has one time off and just goes right back to work. He lives at his job basically. And like, I mean, it's not because of it's not because of choice. Honestly,
does he like his job, or
he believes? Yes and no. Yes, because he did study for it. No, because he does not want to do that for his entire life, and he believes there's a better purpose for it. And it's fine, but like, the one thing I do respect him, that man, no matter how hard things got and no matter how hard things were, that man took care of us. Like, he took care of all of us, man. Like, he had no money and still was able to make something out of nothing. Like, he was so dedicated to make sure that we had food on the table or anything. Like, that's the person we grew up and cherished,
That's my nigga right there, man. Cause like, for real, he's like me, man. If I was given a situation like that'd be, I'd do that shit. I'd raise my kids myself.
Precisely. Family was the most important thing that he was taught from his father, and now he's displaying it on us. And cause like, and he played no games. Like, he made the sacrifices. He had to put off school just to make sure like we were good. And he married a woman who had kids, and he took care of them. And not once that he regretted it. I mean, it was a big stressor trying to like manage someone else's kids, but at the same time though, like, he pulled through. He made sure they were good, right? I mean, yeah, he had stress every single day, and at times there were, you know, he
You don't
just
regret
wanted to like, yeah, like,
Yeah, he don't regret it. He don't regret none of it.
nah,
I mean,
never.
it was bad that he went through it, but he don't regret it.
What's up, bro? Yeah, sorry for sorry for not adding you earlier, bro. Like I was doing literally two things at once.
Ooh, that reached.
But yeah, how you like the conversation so far, bro?
Oh man.
Nah, how you liking the conversation, noob? Sweet.
Yeah, I've been talking so much that my mouth is dry.
I feel you on that one. Like, it was good to get the stuff out of the air, you know, because
Yeah.
it does feel good and it does let you know what you're about, and you know that's why I do my channel. But now that YouTube,
like...
huh?
No, my bad. I was just trying to say, I kind of feel like sometimes I go a little too far, you know, with my headstrongness, but at the same time, it's just like, to me.
I would tell you to stop if I say you're going too far. Trust me. But now that YouTube is like going to going to the shitter, I should say. Have you officially gone to I don't know how I did that. Have you officially gone to Twitch yet, noob? We can just go from there. Sweet. Yeah, I understand that. Oh, by the way, Chaos Man, this is Noob, this is Chaos Man.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, two cool bros. Like, y'all really, y'all really like some cool people. I like to associate with. Speaking of which, was there a specifically game that you wanted to like collab with Noob? Because I know you play Tekken, and I know you play Skullgirls, and I know you also play Ultimate. Was there anything else that you wanted to play? In specifically? Yeah, that's fine. I figured that as much. How many do you have subs for the Twitch yet, or you just started making it? All right, sweet.
By the way, Carlton, I'm gonna make this the last game and I'll hop off.
Yeah, I understand that. It's kind of getting late though.
Yeah, I've been on for a while, so.
Yeah.
Go ahead and continue doing your drawing.
Oh, well, thanks, bro.
That's right.
Oh yeah. Feel kind of round though, cause I'm top tier. I don't do trades. I do hit confirms. Ah, damn it! Ah, that's so annoyingly slow that I still get hit by it. Ooh, nice mix up.
That twist that made it look like I was trying to like do a different move, but it was very smooth.
That's good. That's what I'm saying. It's a good mix up. Ah, fuck that up.
Oh yeah. You made the right call.
Ah, press the button. Ooh.
Oh no.
Okay.
Right. I mean, like, that would be a good plot device, I guess, but like at the same time, like they never made any mention of it, and I don't think they ever will. So, you know, I assume he's dead. You know. Right.
Oh my goodness.
I really would like to know who Ash's father is, because, like, I mean, he had to come from somewhere, right?
Like, yeah, that's true. That's one of life's greatest mysteries.
I'm telling you. like, where does Ash get his determination from? Because it sure as hell ain't his mom.
Oh.
Like, his mom is a stay-at-home woman, and like she lives with Mr. Mime, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Your man Ash has a drive unlike any other. So like, come on. Right. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel you on that. It's like his journey, like for the longest time, like he's been trying to like beat the Pokemon League and everything like that, and like, you know, for years they haven't really given him any mileage on that and stuff, right? Until the fucking what's it called? The Alola region? And I kind of feel like I was gypped on that too, because the best animation for like the series was when he was in what was X and Y? What region was that?
What is
the
it?
Cows? Like the Cows region? Like the Sword and Shield one. But
oh my
I
goodness,
feel like they should have gave him that league victory at X and Y, because like that's where like the animation was best and it shit was fire.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, a lot of those things were questionable.
Straight up OD, isn't it? And that's some stuff that we'll never know, bro. But I think, yeah, man. I'll have to catch you when you get back on, bro.
Yeah. All right, chaps. It's been fun. I'm gonna catch y'all later.
All right, bro. Thanks for coming on, man.
Yep, it's been cool talking.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh wait, that's the broadcast button.
Oh shit, you were streaming. That's crazy.